Hi everybody, Mischa here for the last word of the day this week. And there it is, alchemy. What is alchemy? Well, alchemy has two definitions, a literal definition and a figurative definition. So let's start out with the literal definition of alchemy. It is a philosophy or a science or a pseudoscience meaning not really science, where originally people were trying to change base metals like lead into gold, to find the source or the secret of eternal youth and life, and a cure, like one cure for everything in the world. Now, in that sense, it would be a bit of a pseudoscience, I guess, but it also is the basis of modern chemistry and pharmacology, and in that sense, it is really not a pseudoscience. So, that's the literal definition, and the figurative definition is a process or a power that changes or transforms somebody or something in a very impressive and mysterious way for the better. So, where does it come from, this word, alchemy? Well, etymologically, it's got quite a trip. It goes from Greek to Arabic to Latin to French, and finally, in the 1300s, into English. In the writings of William Langland, who wrote a very famous book for the Middle Ages called Piers Plowman. It's not entirely uncontroversial that he wrote that book, but most people agree that it was him. But it is the murky past, and we really don't know very much about him. But let's use this word alchemy that came into the language in that book, Piers Plowman. Here is my first example, and this one is figurative. Okay. In 1970, the Brazilian national soccer team was led by Pele, and to this day it is held up as an example of the magic of alchemy when you have individually brilliant players and they transform into an unbeatable team. Okay, now how about the second sentence? This will be literal. We look to Isaac Newton as a giant of science upon whose shoulders we stand. Little did we know he was a closet alchemist. Ooh. And finally, my own experience with alchemy. People ask me sometimes, if you could only teach one book as a teacher, which book would it be? And the answer is easy. I would teach The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho. And this is a very short tale about what happens when you finally screw up your courage and pursue your dream, and the alchemy that transforms your life when the universe has your back. It's a great book, you guys. Everybody should read it. I read it every 5 years. So there you go. There's alchemy. Go out there, try to use it, and have a great weekend. I'll see you Monday.